Hi everybody, Ben Packer coming in from the Old City of Jerusalem, Jerusalem Heritage House with our Haftarah highlight of the week. This week's Parsha is Savo, and it's a very exciting Parsha. I highly recommend it. The Haftarah continues to be from Isaiah, as it has been the last weeks after Tisha B'Av. So the verse says, it's near the end of Isaiah, and the verse says, "Your people will all be righteous. They will inherit the land forever, a shoot of my planting, my handiwork, in which to glory." This is a very famous verse that is recited with the learning of Pirkei Avos, and is discussed in the Mishnah, in the Gemara, and the Talmud Sanhedrin. It's discussed that this means that it's talking about the world to come. But the commentator of the Radak, he actually says the Jews this is talking about the Jews who survive the survivors from the Messianic era. They will inherit the land forever. There will not be another exile. So it's much more, I guess you could say, practical, his interpretation. So we see here, and throughout the Haftarah this week, there's all these promises of what's going to be in the future for the Jewish people. And those promises are going to come true, are coming true, and are going to come more true. But this verse can be a little misleading, because it seems to suggest that everybody is going to be part of this. But that is not actually part of the promise. The Mishnah says that it's in the world to come, so not in this world. In this world, it's not so clear. It's not so clear. So the Radak suggests, and I think we see this in our lives, that some people just aren't going to make it. Quite frankly, a lot of people are not going to make it. That seems to be the case. It was also the case when the Jews left Egypt, where only 20% of the people left. So it shouldn't be so surprising, but it can also be very hard to digest. We live in a world where a lot of people just aren't making it. They're just not making it. In the past, when Jews probably read this Haftarah, they probably thought about violence. People are going to be killed, God forbid, but like in the Holocaust and the Inquisition. But today we don't see that. We don't see that happening today. Thank God. We live in very peaceful times. Nonetheless, Jews are disappearing. People are disconnecting from their Jewish heritage, from their Jewish backgrounds, and it's just evaporating among many people. Other parts of Judaism are growing, but among a lot of people it's evaporating. Unfortunately, it looks like they're not going to make it. So, what can we do? Today I was with a group in Hebron, 50 guys, mostly people who grew up non-observant, who are connecting to their Jewish heritage. We can do it. It can be done. It can very much be done. Everybody on their level, everybody within what they're able, but it can be done. And it needs to be encouraged. This is real. This is real life. Okay? The Mishnah says it's in the world to come. Okay, maybe it is. But in this world, not everyone's going to make it. We need to try to make it. We need to try to help other people to make it. That's what we got to be doing. Shabbat Shalom. Shana Tova.